The LaFerrari going up for sale. It's got a brand new battery, high voltage battery that came from the factory. It was installed in San Francisco Ferrari, and it's been documented, guaranteed. It is like a brand new car. The LaFerrari going back on the blocks. October 12th, bring your wallet. And the next day is my birthday. October 13th is my birthday. Maybe if you bring your passport. We're headed to Cabo for the 13th, the last night of the birthday bash, my actual birthday. See you there. Boom.
Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, and he ain't done yet. The LaFerrari is the pinnacle. From design, technology, 0 to 60, this really set the mark. Out of the 499 made, this car is a one of one built for Sammy Hagar. It's going to be an epic weekend. When Sammy Hagar hits the block, you never know what's going to happen. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Well, when your phone rings and it's Sammy Hagar, you don't know what to expect next. First thing I remember is the vision of him up on the auction block. So I answer the phone and he tells me, I want to sell my LaFerrari. I'm all ears. Greg, I had this article in USA Today last week. My phone's been blowing up because I casually mentioned I want to sell my LaFerrari at the end of it because I'm turning 75 and it's too much car for me. He goes, I want to give it to you. I want to do something off the charts and really be involved with the whole auction process at Barrett-Jackson. I want to have a beach club there. I want to bring my entire group with me and just enjoy Barrett-Jackson. It's bittersweet to sell this car, but I want to have a blast doing it. It's going to be just a signature Barrett-Jackson moment once again. I said, let's do it. So next, we fly up and we see Sammy and the car. We go over to the hangar, walk in the door, you see his plane sitting there, the LaFerrari, and there's Sammy, all full of energy. This is gonna be a fun day. So he goes into telling me the entire story of him flying to Italy and going in the design studio and going on the configurator, which I know what that's like, and you just get lost in it. And he goes, I hated the car when it's done. And he tells me this story of designing this simple, beautiful, elegant, one-off car.
You know, I wanted silver, yellow, or white originally. I was really having a hard time finding a color. The first design I made was a yellow car, and it had all these stripes and red things here and black things there, and it was so ugly. When they put it up on the screen, I just went, oh. So I started looking on the walls at Ferrari, at the factory, and they have all these vintage cars of all these, you know, one-offs and things like that. And I saw from the 60s, I think about 1964, there was a kind of a one-off car, you know, and it was this color. And I said to her, I said, wow, nothing on this whole wall is this color. It's all red, you know, white, all black. And I said, can we match that and see what it looks like on this? And it's cream. I just fell in love. I said, okay, no other colors.
We're reminiscing about the last time he was on the auction block. I want to do it again. Then we did a couple of pictures, then the fun. We take the car out for a spin.
Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna hit it, but it just does that all night long.
And we're running it up and down the tarmac, and Sammy goes, that's about the hardest I've ever run the car, and I had a blast. Oh yeah, you can feel him tearing loose. He talked to me the whole time we were driving the car about his memories of driving the car, taking Dan Rather in the car, which was part of the article that was in USA Today. And then sitting in his plane and him explaining flying over to Italy, designed the car because I didn't even put the two together until we're flying home. I designed the exact interior to the car, to my plane. The same color leather and all carbon fiber. He goes, it was just meant to be. I didn't think about it when I was designing it, but Sammy, his attention to detail was phenomenal.
My wife and I took this plane over to Italy to design the car.
Something subliminally told you.
I feel like
Cream and all carbon fiber, it matches exactly.
maybe I'll give the person that buys the car a ride in my plane down to Cabo for my birthday bash. We could have some fun down in Cabo. Be careful what you ask for.
It sort of all came full circle. He loves the car, but it's a really fast car for him at this point in his life.
It's just so beautiful and charismatic, and everybody says, why am I selling it? Well, it's so fast, it's so powerful, it's way beyond my skills and abilities. It scares me to death. I think it's shaving years off my life every time I drive this car.
It's bittersweet to sell it, but he wants that energy at Barrett-Jackson once again. When F1 switched over to hybrids, McLaren, Porsche, and Ferrari all made hypercar supercars out of hybrids. The P1 McLaren, the 918 Porsche, and the LaFerrari from Ferrari. And what they had was the lightweight carbon fiber bodies, hybrid electric with a supercar engine in it. And the LaFerrari is the pinnacle, and LaFerrari means the Ferrari. This was quintessentially the most highly technical Ferrari, one of the quickest Ferraris ever built, and it is one of those cars that will stand the test of time. It produces 949 combined horsepower between the electric and the power coming out of the V12 Ferrari engine. From design, technology, 0 to 60, this really set the mark. Over the years at Barrett-Jackson, we've sold several 918s and P1s. This will be the first time to sell a LaFerrari. They don't trade hands that often. A one-off, only one in this color, configured for, built for Sammy Hagar. You're buying it straight from the Red Rocker himself. This is one of 499 LaFerraris built. It is the only one in this paint and interior combination. Beautiful, as Sammy calls it, cappuccino.